4 ambulances belonging to the Jewish Community Ambulance Service were set on fire in Golders Green. This happened in the early hours of the morning. No injuries were reported. Counter-terrorism police are leading the investigation into what's being treated as a hate crime. They are currently looking for 3 suspects. The Health Secretary, Wes Streeting, says the government will fund 4 replacement ambulances. Before we heard from him, the Prime Minister condemned the attack and said his thoughts were with the Jewish community.
Well, this is a horrific anti-Semitic attack. And of course, my thoughts, I think all of our thoughts, will be with those in the vicinity, the residents who are understandably very concerned, a Jewish community across the country deeply concerned. I've already been in touch with community leaders this morning and will continue to do so during the day. But anti-Semitism has no place in our society, and it's really important that we all stand together at a moment like this.
And we have now had an update from the Met Police and the London Fire Brigade, who have told us some new information. Have a listen.
It's around 1:45 hours today. We were called by the London Fire Brigade to reports of a fire on Highfield Road, Golders Green. We attended the scene where 4 ambulances from Hatzola, a volunteer-led ambulance service run by members of the Jewish community, were on fire. The attack occurred in the car park of a local synagogue where Hatzola's vehicles for this area are based. Explosions were heard as oxygen canisters on board the ambulances exploded. Nearby homes were evacuated as a precaution, with 34 residents displaced and road closures put in place. Thankfully, no injuries were reported and all of the fires were safely put out. 4 ambulances have been destroyed, but we understand the service remains fully operational and able to respond to emergencies. We were able to get local residents back into their homes relatively quickly, and I thank them for their patience and understanding. This arson attack is being treated as an anti-Semitic hate crime. This is a devastating incident for our Jewish communities, and we've launched an immediate investigation to identify those responsible. Our officers remain on scene to carry out urgent inquiries and to gather CCTV footage and other evidence. We believe we're looking for 3 suspects at this early stage. CCTV footage appears to show 3 people in hoods pouring accelerant onto the vehicles before igniting them and fleeing. While this has not been declared a terrorist incident at this stage, the investigation is now being led by counter-terrorism policing, with all the specialist expertise they bring and all lines of inquiry remain open. We are aware of an online claim from a group taking responsibility for this attack. Establishing the authenticity and accuracy of this claim will be a priority for the investigation team, but it is not something we can confirm at this point. There have been no arrests at this early stage, and we would urge anyone with information to please contact us as soon as possible. You can do so anonymously if you wish. We have already spoken to local community and faith leaders and will continue that work today. A specific policing plan focused on key community locations across the area is underway and will continue beyond the coming days as we move towards Passover in early April. This attack comes at a time when fears are already heightened given global events and recent attacks targeting Jewish communities in other parts of Europe. The Met Police stands shoulder to shoulder with our partners and communities. Together, we take a zero-tolerance approach to hate crime. We are stepping up our support to Jewish communities across London to engage, offer reassurance and take practical action to protect people and property.
The latest there from the Met Police. Do go to the BBC News Live page that we have up and running. We have a team of people on the ground just talking to residents in Golders Green, all talking about how resilient the community are, but also reaction from political leaders and some reaction just through as well from the Archbishop of Canterbury. So do log on and take a look and stay with us here on BBC News. More from the Middle East coming up.